He'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Now a run with Pacheco.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Play action. It's Goff.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10. First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25.
It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Lions are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Fighting his way through contact.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up. How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
And again, it's Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
15 yards on the play. And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Pacheco. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Mahomes now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Go on, Eddie.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Hollywood, Marquise Brown from 8 yards out.
And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Back to throw, Goff. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Go.
Now Goff. And it is caught. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And he's got some space here. Oh, look at the juke. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, kill! Cut! 120!
Here's Goff. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10. Goff now to throw. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
We go, 180!
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
We go,
On 4th down, Goff. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. And off to Gibbs, headed right here. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. Big stop from a guy who can bring a big hit, Nick Bolton.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
Now Goff. To the sideline and incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete.
It's a turnover on down.
Now Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. They'll be caught by Rice. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Mahomes going to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 58 yards.
And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes the score 14-7. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Here's Gall. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Gibbs straight ahead.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
Now Goff looking to change the play.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Jack Fox out to punt here on fourth down.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is taken at about the 14. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
That's caught inside the 20. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Now here's Mahomes. That is caught by Rice for a Kansas City
Little guy. Little guy.
A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
What's up, little guy?
Mistake there, late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.